Welcome back to the channel. So today we've got the i4 eDrive35, the G26 chassis. This one is in individual Sonic Speed Blue. Now, as far as I know, Sonic Speed Blue first appeared on the last generation 6 series, as well as the 8 series, I think in particular the M8. It was an available color for the first model year, maybe the second one. I know, even though the M8 skipped a model year in the US market. But it's a really lovely shade of blue, another really good blue put out by BMW. So the i4 eDrive35 is the lowest priced i4, so it's marketed below the eDrive40 with less battery, less range. And I wish I could remember the battery size on this one, but I'll drop that basically in the description as we're watching this video here. So for 2023, the eDrive35 basically mimics the 40 in terms of options, but for M Sport package and laser lights. Everything else can be added to your eDrive35 if that makes sense for you in terms of range. For 2024 model year, the M Sport package is making an appearance on the eDrive35, but we'll see how long that lasts, given BMW did remove the M Sport package for the eDrive40 for maybe a couple months there. But let's talk about this one in particular. So basically no shot line lights because no M Sport package. Here's standard headlights here, and they are flickering. I do have the parking lights on. And our grille here, I did opt for the BMW I blue accents. And I think it really complements the Sonic Speed blue paint. So you got your blue around the roundel, then around the grille, and it looks pretty good. Pretty fair match. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect, but it looks really good in my opinion. Over on the side, we have the optional 19-inch wheels, which come with two choices of tire: performance, non-run flat, or all-season run, or all-season non-run flat. So style 855. One of the two wheel choices you get on the eDrive35, at least for 23. Of course, that changes with model year 24 with the addition of the M Sport package. And your hockey stick here is also in the BMW I blue accent. It sort of blends into the paint color. We'll get a better view of this as we walk around to the portion of it where it is in direct sunlight. Our i4 eDrive35 badging in chrome. And down by the diffuser and the what would have been the exhaust on the gas-powered 4 Series, you have that sort of outlined in BMW I blue. Now, I'll take a slow walk over here as we get Sonic Speed Blue in direct sunlight. So for blue paints on the eDrive35, you could only get tanzanite as a P1 option. In other words, priority 1 customer sold. That's been sort of really restricted now by BMW. But custom colors like individual orders, you can actually get it in P3, P2, P1, doesn't really matter. You can add it, and then you can see the hockey stick in that BMW blue, I think really complements Sonic Speed Blue. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. It's really sort of a rare option that people or customers order. The accents in blue, usually it's the standard, I think it's frozen gray, I think it is. All right, let's make our way to the inside, go over pricing and options. All right, so inside is the very safe black perforated Sensatech. You could have gone with a Canberra beige or bold and gone with Takora red, or even cognac, but I think black is pretty safe here. But your standard seats, again, no lumbar support. Again, no side bolsters, excuse me, adjustable side bolsters. You'll have to step up to leather in order to get that feature. Let me turn on the vehicle here because it is quite warm. So inside our standard steering wheel, the roundel in the BMW I outline of it. Then we've got our instrument panel, iDrive 8. Heads-up display, which denotes at least the premium package because you can add heads-up display to that. The rest of our curved display and trim is the oak matte wood finish trim. A little bit hard to see, a little bit better down here, but textured, of course. And our change in the middle of 23, or towards the end of 23 model year. The iDrive selector nub, iDrive controller, start stop button in BMW I blue. All right, so let's talk about the pricing and options here. So starting price of the eDrive35 is $52,000. Sonic Speed Blue, another $4,500. Parking assistance package, $700. Premium package for $950. There's 19-inch wheels, add $600. Then the curved display with the heads-up display, $1,100. So the curved display is standard, but heads-up display is what you're paying for here, is $1,100. And all told, MSRP of $60,845. So obviously on the pricey side, but you also get something that's going to be relatively unique. I'm not sure there are many Sonic Speed Blue i4s in whatever variety you want to choose from. Let's take a look at the back seat. All right, so again, the criticism here is the opening of the door is pretty narrow. Then you have to be considerate of the swooping roof line here. So getting in can be. And then you got to remember to duck down. So here's the view from the back seat. Got our shade open. So climate control zone in the back here. Car is currently off. Knee room, legroom, pretty decent. An issue you may find for taller people is headroom, but not too bad. All right, let's make our way to the back here. Use our kick to open for the hatchback. And that's it, fully opening. So nice big opening to get stuff in and out of the cargo area. You do have a little bit of space underneath down here. So a little extra storage space because you do not have the Harman Kardon sound system. You don't have whatever it is back here. I forget what it is for Harman Kardon related. Then you got your mobility kit here. And you got your flexible fast charger included. So you have two adapters, one of which will be the standard household 110 volt, and then a NEMA 1450 adapter. So you have everything out of the box ready to use for charging your i4 at home. So if you have that outlet, you have everything you need. You don't have to get a wall box unless you want to have sort of that clean look. Definitely available with our parts department. And our partner for installation is Qmerit. Get that at qmerit.com/EV/BMW. Make our way to the hood here. You're going to see what's underneath the hood, which is basically nothing. So underneath the hood, basically just plastic covers. There is no, unfortunately, no placard indicating BMW individual paint. A little bit on the disappointing side. Just scanning around here, the underneath the hood here, but nothing indicating individual paint on this one. So Sonic Speed Blau. So it's single motor, rear-wheel drive car. So 281 horsepower, I believe, and 295 torque. So plenty of power and oomph. Just not as aggressive as the i4 M50. Definitely could be a pretty good commuter. So you could get up to 256 miles of range with the 18-inch wheels, which are standard on the vehicle. If you ask for the 19, you're down to about 235 miles of range. Of course, can do better based upon your driving habits, but could be a really good daily commuter if it meets your needs. But that's it for a walk around our latest i4 eDrive35 individual paint. We'll see you at the next video.